Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. It's another Fazer classic this time, and it's milk chocolates with chopped hazelnuts. So you can see here, milk chocolate, chopped hazelnuts. Yeah, really looking forward to having this. I mean, I reviewed some Fazer chocolate last week, and it was absolutely gorgeous for the first time in a long time. So I'm really looking forward to having this one. The last time it was chopped hazelnuts with raisins, so interested to see just how different this one will be, and yeah, so we'll see. But we basically do all sorts of flavours, and yes, for some reason or another I've only just got round to reviewing these ones. Well, it's also not my favourite filling of chocolates, but I really do, yeah. But with Fazer you can't really go wrong, let's put it that way. So as you can see, it's got the typical blue background here for the Fazer blue chocolates, and then sort of and this colour generally is different depending on the filling. And I've got a sort of whole hazelnut filling, which is yellow. Ready to review. I'll be doing that next. Yeah, so that's very nice really. So I think you can clearly see, in this case it's sort of a brown colour. So there's lots of different colours, usually a bit more colourful than this, as you can see, but just to differentiate them. And I think it'll look great on a bookshelf actually, all lined up, you know, sort of like that, and yeah, it'd be brilliant that. Yeah, so it's a Finnish brand, Fazer, if you don't know. Hello to everyone in Finland if you're watching. But obviously, you know, it does have English translations on there. Well, not obviously, but it does, which is useful for me. But I don't think it's for sale in England. I had to get this from, or in the UK, I had to get this from Amazon. So it does cost a bit more than it would normally, I think. But it is well worth it. Yes, it really is. Yes, so thank you to viewer Hopinen for pointing out that it's not Estonian, the other language, it's Swedish. I should have known that really, so thank you for that. I'm going to apologise if I've pronounced your name wrong, or your username. Yes, but thank you for that. So yes, it's got it in Finnish, Swedish and English on there as well, so yeah. It doesn't give you a particular sort of nutrition information on the back, as in, well, it does actually. I'm talking rubbish. It does give you nutrition information, but it's a bit harder to see. It kind of is in many different languages, and but I think that's just the way of it, really. So it's a 200 gram bar, and it's per 100 grams. So 569 calories, 38 grams of fat, and 19 of which are saturates. So yeah, so about a fifth of that would be a regular. Would be, well. Yeah, so about half of that would be a quarter of the bar, wouldn't it? So yes, so basically for a quarter of the bar, which I think is a 4x8 bar, I think. So I'm assuming for 8 segments. I'm quite sure it's a 4x8 bar. So half of that, what's that? 200 and yeah, let's see, 260, 265 is it? No, it's talking rubbish now. 280, 16. Yeah, 285 calories. Yeah, sounds quite high that really, doesn't it, for a quarter, but yeah. 285 calories pretty much. Let's see, 19 grams of fat, 9.5 of which are saturates, so I'm hoping that's right. Yeah, I think it is. So yeah, so it's quite high. Yeah. But again, that is a 50 gram section of the bar, which is probably, you know, it's quite a bit more than a regular bar of chocolate, so it is probably about right. Okay, so I can give it a good measure. There's no real flourishes on this, but we can give it a nice measure. Let's see, so yeah, about 22.5, about 22.25 centimetres width-wise. I'll measure this properly in a minute, I think, just under 9 centimetres, 8.9 across. So it's quite nice really. I mean, it seems to have got more, I guess, of an international feel. Or somewhat, they've changed the branding, the wrappers slightly on the back, than when I first started eating these. Yeah, it's basically saying carefully crafted with responsible cocoa. So they've got all this sort of responsibly grown cocoa, I guess, which is quite common on bars these days, I think. I think it was a cocoa growing problem, I think, in South America. I don't know if it's still going on, but for bettercocoa.com if you want to find out more about that. Okay, and as I say, made in Finland. There we go. Right, let's give it an open. I think it's not a really warm day today, but in the UK never really is. But I feel like it's warmer than it has been recently, so we might hopefully won't get too much melted. So you used to have some an insert in here, which I do kind of miss. It was just don't really. It's not necessarily close, but it was telling you a bit about the Fazer brand, and they've not really got that anymore. So not sure. Yeah, why that is. A bit of a shame. Yeah. Yeah, and just looking for the blurb, right? It's milk chocolate with chopped hazelnuts. It says the same on the blurb at the back of the bar. So you can see it's covered in nice full wrapping. I do like this. It's not an easy. It's more like a wrapping paper foil rather than a Kit Kat foil, as I say, where you could, I guess you could rub in the detail and everything, but it's not quite that sort of foil, but still good. And you can see it's got the Fazer logo on there as well. Right, so let's give it an open. I'm sure it used to be sealed, but it opens easily now. It's slightly. It smells gorgeous, actually. Oh wow! Wow! I'm very much ready for this, by the way. I've not eaten really much today at all, so Now I'm not going to lift it up. I'm going to measure it just when it's. Well, in fact, I will lift it up. I will lift it up. Why not? It's conveniently broken into nicely sized pieces here, which is good. Yeah, you'd think I'd planned it, but I haven't. Right, so I can't really. So I'll give you a rough. The plate's not overly flat, but I think they're roughly about 19 centimeters long. These. I don't know. I tell a lie. I must be making that 21.6, maybe 21.7 across. You can see, yeah. So it is a 4x8 bar. So this bit here is your 280 calories or what have you. It was 285 calories, so quite high. So it's just that little chunk there. But there you go. You can see crammed full of chopped hazelnuts. I mean, really is crammed full of it. And you can see there, nice Fazer motif in the indents there. Just show the back of the bar as well. Look at that. You can tell it's just crammed full of beautiful, beautiful flavour. And width-wise, just it's obviously wide at the bottom and the top. It's got that old trick going on, but yeah, around 8.9 at the top. Around 8.4, so you lose 0.5 there. And of course, because of the indents as well, it's not quite as tall as it would otherwise have been because of these indents. So they do these little tricks, don't they? But oh well, that's the way it is. It still weighs 200 grams. So, right, I think we should give it a taste. Yeah, it smells gorgeous. I mean, Fazer chocolate's gorgeous, by the way. So yeah. Yeah, it's lovely. It's so nice. I do definitely get the taste of hazelnuts in there. The chopped hazelnuts are nice, and even though there's loads of them in there, they're very soft, but do give you a crunch at the same time. And the chocolate's lovely. It's I wouldn't describe it as sweet, but it's definitely has a beautiful sweet taste to it. It's possibly one of the best chocolates I've tasted. It's so nice. It's it's not overly creamy. It's not like a Belgian chocolate or whatnot. It's not, but it's sweet. I think it's the best way to describe it, but it's really nice. It smells gorgeous and it tastes really nice. And it doesn't, as I say, it doesn't really melt. It's on your fingers as much. There's a bit of substance there to it. And the chopped hazelnuts just blend in so well with the chocolate. It's not really. I'm not a massive nut fan, as I said before, but it's just such a perfect balance. It just works really well. You've they really complement each other so well in this, and yes, it's just very beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I would say that hazelnuts is not my best filling ever, so I think for me, of all the Fazer bars, I'll probably go for others over this because I prefer the other flavours basically, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. It's still got a perfect balance, and it still tastes really nice. And I think if I was going to have a hazelnuts anywhere in any chocolate, it would be Fazer chocolate. I think or any filling that perhaps you don't like as much as others. If it's in Fazer chocolate, you'll love it. So So I'd say, I mean, I did do the chopped hazelnut with raisin last week, and I think that's possibly a bit better. I mean, again, raisins, I'm not a massive fan of those either, really. But again, in this chocolate, it's just divine, and I think that little extra added sweetness and texture in the chocolate really does help, and just give you more in there, really. But of course, and I would say if you don't like raisins, you probably would still like it, because I'm not a massive raisin fan, and I still like it a lot. Yeah, I think you just really can't go wrong in there. I think that one's just a bit more, just got more going on in it, so it's just, I think for me it's probably just a better bar out of the two, but they're still both perfect, and I could definitely spend all day eating, spend all 10 minutes finishing this off, and all day eating all the rest of their chocolate range. If only there wasn't such a thing as calories, but there we go. Oh yes, but very nice, yeah, absolutely lovely. Definitely recommended. I think a 4 out of 5 for me for sure. I mean, just because it's not my favourite flavour, I think I can't give it a 5 out of 5. But but the chocolate's superb. Absolutely superb. Yeah, 100% recommended. Okay, guys, so if you enjoyed that review, follow my Twitter, subscribe, like my videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.